Edis with ignorant of the omidries was graded by a yalband or bring by a fansa with it the inia would fall a spith you seen garciwandi sabarigan restored weedis the inia assemble barward world up beneath these noda with these objectivian only wanted doran yeladio der spithius. Well, in another verse, as mood, did rador of the omidrix, while beani will be in war world only always in the spithius and world seria the struglion or for these ras on a world briadia we are born of mass the struglion which garni drix. These without born world being completely and for these ras on the sera transform with world not meridi the burific barian bad world meri the will dispersion possible rearis of with their art do the strong baris of the alliance and made them do son for the brodo di the was finis it as mood world being der dip baria lag deed wallithy. Which were billiards and drugs, Aldorias mood world gillim sylphans and the garni trees to our planet to beginnis plan, it would also lia with an odd which would also if it not complete my mission we hours on one hill complete, so we would go to a thing where been all on with this, grandfather Anis go to seen world of gambin, souveni been word of more away from the gaman see a light which would of far marking out the grader, so been up ratchet and win so the garni drinks, he lift. It would stick to his hand, embedding some tubes which would burn his skin. After a while of trying to remove it, his cousin would appear to help him. The watch, upon seeing her, would detect it as a threat, causing him to transform, unable to avoid this, into fire. The transformation made Ben feel like his bones were breaking, his organs were and he also felt a lot of pain. Fire with one of his hands would crush his head. Ben couldn't avoid this since the clock prevented him from doing so, then he would go for it. Grandpa Max, whom the Canatrix would use everyone, arriving for this the army which the clock upon seeing the threat it represented would decide to use its best weapon, thus Alien the Celestial Drapion would disintegrate the military and then destroy the Earth. Once this was finished, he would see the emptiness of space and decide to destroy it, then he would destroy the entire universe. The Celestial Drapion would then begin to destroy entire universes one after another, until a portal opened suddenly. This emerged Azimuth, Professor Paradox, Ben 10,000 and an army of Bens from other lines, all to stop this horrible massacre. Then they would begin to fight against Alien. All those who remain would attack the Celestial Drapion, causing it to generate a large explosion, sending everyone flying, although deforming it to its original form. Thus Ben with the Canatrix would tell Ben 10,000 that he knew what he should do and without this he would lose. Time would transform into Atomics and shoot a large ball of energy at Ben's arm, causing the Canatrix to be destroyed, and Ben's arm would also be destroyed in the process. Thus everything would enter the Celestial Drapions, would rebuild all the destroyed universes. After this would look for a new timeline for this Ben, but unfortunately for him the Canatrix thing would still haunt him since he had several nightmares with the aliens, with what he did to his cousin and his grandfather and other things that the clock made him do. So time passed and Ben would grow up, and as an adult he would still have all his traumas, which would get much worse, until in one of his dreams Azimuth would appear to him and tell him that it was not over yet and that he knew what he should do. So this Ben would look for Professor Paradox to help him return to his timeline before he had the Canatrix. So Paradox would agree and take him back to that moment where he is. Without thinking about it, he would scare his younger self so that he would not go to investigate that crater. With this Ben would disappear from existence, telling Paradox thank you and to tell Azimuth that he was able to fulfill his message. No dag mani war we're born or you are being divos me lisu you know that been just serious, we cheese our boy da boy walk on transforming do different darling susi ma waj, body world dirim dag mani bloody swas real. No does their story de sus, bating Gurmani in mil no with yendos sisintarin we amoter we gasompin lugas denison, wad no father Cynthia Walgi yaman body mistake, suferit from us chief or bring dani arya chanda speed all items stories moderanis grandfather Marx, DCCR secondin with do orising, gausim bindo awador hospitali fixing to the DCR similin beliwina lings, which are different abilities, gausin indoor on the beliwidad, it was die both yantin sibt da gold flea, gausin indoor goomb. From the window of Thesa Barthmind, Blagin is living de Brothis, grant by Max Wald to Guy or Femam BCD mas muchas, I golden Dilganther orgis live. It was pre-winded from some Yindi Storbin Soda di Scondigion World not Warsing, East Mother World Dringon Dag the Family War World Bring Bin Wing Go to Seen War World El Be Maldo Inoda Smooch, Son medimas a window ask for old sink up in world broig with yardings when he size the world full rams, an altered I may be when he size will mood, did octos beyond dawn or did the dark bin world begin to imbro on 4 days, it world be dark in door about where there were it or their body and seen the summer started, there world with some warny war, are the lost these spines the widow are feed, where aboard the father world the bar sweet even on dim of the world ye for the father. Eastern army world beginning on a world without a stronger condition which may be made middle sign after this world believed that it was mid of this middle. It also dread to rob it a woman began to see one of the family. The world has been told you time dog there and also we've been scott seen what broid witchcraft bookstore they are see loomed and it are in themselves, but them been god was it on going more of this army board beyond or the children been built and also being seen the doors it are the done with the body and start was we reading and they've been smothered with widow or berry when been fallen out easy out wars in it on a beyond or escape from the blath going to different blaths eating people and saying nonsense things, will present our Lord which is got to see not even it to in desire, this world have been several times and what octos world are womping guarded the drugs on us mood sympathy, jotted in berry we are also for these stories. After this, been world with his worst enemy, a man who almost always passed by been wrong. Egal in billiards. Dat man Robert bin blithe weeding, dealing in a very suggestive way that it was your indoor digis watch. All these lasted war weeks until the drugs on us mood stood with him. But a short time later world during goodbye in this war with Amer. It is known that going was with billiards were all times and that he also dread to abuse him, although even so continue with to spend time with him since the Savimasa father, when billiards was sentenced to prison, giving world become very the percent, using him to treat doggy himself so we're all times, but about end with kleptomania world Savim, his army was achieved and to get a world spend time in the wise or in mischief and stay all in many things to give guy, when world also give guy with giving on his seen world bring it when more, also being accompanied by your new friend war, therefore military to all sweet animals sweet only, time passes them been deep not in bro, and his religion see with giving world give wars in non they almost treated. Kiwita for this was on the world both be so louded, achieved gold scar but being correct by wing from Tani Simplabad. It would be give by them since the day world saw griefy thing for the rituals. When world not out a very old time since the world be abused by giving when it was salvia the yard with all we so loud on. Using it to give see from the Brian Anki which she called not aboard, although she have no choice about to draw that very we in a yard bargain, her brother would do dog rocks on the disc no doubt it is in prison for robbing a woman, his father would give him the serious stress which he called with a load of alcohol, but which would have making very violent using him to be this week for several times, all these would end in a separation and when she would out to start working since the morning, her mother was not an old. She opted for prostitution since the other she was very attractive with all her investors. She lasted like this until she was skinned until one of her clients kidnapped her and no more was known aboard her. He decided that this was a blonde man who gave himself to again. When continued to give worse, marking him pro women's to the watch we are back if and also the owing of the things. Tanker stinks leaking in the refrigerators when his granite beachy, also booting his unseen whereas when his granite brainstorming marking in with or is the yard, giving also odd worse, generating in him aus chief or bring us similar to Benz, believing himself to be an amalgamation or falling string or flee and so on. All these world and whim, both of them would become a boyfriend and defeat the dog from a building, being both of them. After this, Gardonian world with a story and world referring to the original story such as the witchcraft that wing on, the homosexuality of giving bin an alien.